Hi everyone. Good evening guys. Good evening all of you. How are you all? Hope you're all doing well. So now coming to our discussions, right? Which one we were discussing? If you just remember of you, we were discussing about this all-state PSC PYQs of surveying, right? So which parts we are going? 4 parts we are done. So fundamentals of the surveying is done, and after that what are the other points we are done? If you just remember, fundamentals of the surveying, chain surveying, compass surveying and leveling were done, right? Now we'll be entering into the next topic, right? Now we'll be entering into the next topic, that is which one? Contouring. Okay, right? Contouring part we'll be discussing now. If you just observe, right, all of you, right? So contouring part we'll be discussing. If you just say yes, na, right? So all of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it, right? Everyone is ready to crack, all of you? Everyone is ready to crack, all of you? Everyone get ready to crack, all of you, right? So all of you, this is a GATE and ESE civil engineering discussions, you can say mostly, right? This is my profile, you can follow me at VH, and this is the referral code you have to use always, right? So all of you, don't miss this opportunity, right? Today will be the last date of this opportunity, right? Today will be which one? This is the last date of this opportunity. So what is that opportunity you are having? What is that opportunity you are having? You will be getting this 30% discount, right? So 20% discount normally if you are using the referral code RPC Live, and using the credits you can get up to 10% discount. So totally how much percentage discount you can get? There is a chance 30% discount, right? So is not, and you can write it in another way, before the price hike, right? Compared to the price hike conditions, it is which one? Compared to the price hike conditions, it is what? 30% discount you will be getting, right? 30% discount you will be getting when you are using the referral code RPC Live and subscribe to the Pleasant Iconic courses by today itself, right? Today will be the last date. Hurry up guys, don't miss this everyone. So now this is the offer you are having, right? This is the offer. RPC Live is a code you have to use always, right? So what is the code you have to use everyone? RPC Live is a code you have to use always, okay? No. So on May 22nd, there will be a combat test you are having at 11 a.m. So quantitative aptitude and this logical reasoning, right? These 2 subjects will be there in that. So general subject only, right? These are not technical subjects, right? For all branches, it will be common only, right? It will be common for which one? These all branches, right? It will be common for which one? These all branches only, you can say, just observe, right? So don't miss this, all of you. You will be getting the scholarships worth 5 crore rupees, right? You means all together, okay? Total 5 crore worth scholarships are available with this, so you can get this. Is not now this Unacademy practice, you can practice with PYQs. These are the special features of the special class. These are all gate toppers, ESC toppers from Unacademy. These are the new batches starting. So what is the referral code you have to use? RPC Live is a referral code you have to use always, is not? Now these are the differences between Plus and Iconic subscription, right? So these are the differences between the fee structure of this Plus and Iconic subscription, right? At present, whenever you are using the referral code RPC Live, you will be getting how much discount? 20% discount you will be getting if you just observe, right? Unacademy Lite subscription you can take. It is regarding the test series, everyone, right? If you wanted to subscribe to this Unacademy test series, Unacademy Lite subscription you wanted to take, okay, right? So now coming to this, right? How many questions we have done yesterday up to yesterday? If you just remember, all of you, we have done a lot many questions now. What was the question number up to yesterday, everyone? Anybody remember? This is your 364th question number, na? So no, this is your 364th question number, if you just say, right? So now we'll be continuing with this 365, right? All state PSC PYQs part 44. Now it is okay, all of you? Audio both are clear, everyone? No clear or not? Just tell me. Someone confirm? Right. Okay, we'll be continuing this. So here contouring, right? Chapter 5, right? Which chapter we are discussing? That chapter 5 contouring we will be discussing now. Okay, right. So now 364 questions are completed now. Now this is your 365 question, right? This is your 365 question. Try to select the answer, all of you. Everyone, write your answer for this 365 question, all of you. Everyone write the answer for this 365 question. Everyone? Now check it, guys. Is it okay? Is it okay now, everyone? Yeah. Yes. Right now it's okay. Select the answer for this 365 question, all of you. Select the answer for this 365 question, everyone. Right. Yeah. Select the answer here, all of you. Write your answer. Done, everyone? Anyone writing the answer or not writing the answer? C? Okay. So what is it? C. Anjanelu said C. What about others? A contour map indicates that there are closed contours with higher values inside, right? Higher values inside. What does this feature represents, right? So if we just consider this, right? Whenever it is a hill and whenever it is a pond, if you just say, right? So this elevation is, let us say 100, right? This elevation is, let us say 99. Okay. This elevation is, let us say this is 98. Okay. So this elevation is, let us say which one? This is 96, right? This elevation is, let us say this is 97. So closed contours, if we just observe, what is that closed contours we are having, all of you? If we just say inner contour lines are representing this higher elevation 100, this outer one 99, and after that what is that happening? 98, and after that what is that? 97, 96 you are having, right? Like that. This is your hill, right? And yeah, civil Telugu. See, now what is this one? If you just observe it here, at this top you will be having which one? This is 100, and at the bottom, right, at this place what is that you are having? This is 99, and at this place what is that you are having? This is 98, and at this place let us say this is your 97, if you just observe, right? So what is that you can say? Inside what is that? 97, outside this is 98, and whenever you are increasing it further, this is your 99, and outer 100, like that you are having, right? It is your pond, right? This right side is your pond, right? Which one? Higher values inside means it is a hill or mountain, obviously. Higher values inside means it is a hill or mountain or not? Yes, absolutely. Option C will be the correct answer for this 365 question. Select the answer for this 366 question, all of you. Select the answer for this 366 question, everyone. Select the answer for this, all of you. Anyone? Anyone write the answer for this question? 366 question. Anyone is writing the answer? C. Suraj said A and Anjanelu said C. We'll just see if we just observe what is that. What is that you can say if we just observe, right? A plane surface on a contour map is indicated by, right? A plane surface means is there any elevation or it is not the elevation, right? Contour lines far apart from each other, right? When they will be far apart from each other, the contour lines are closely placed with each other. Series of straight, parallel and equal spaced, which one? This contour lines, and mutually crossing contour lines, right? Which one it is? Which one it is if we just observe? Not any plane surface, right? Plane surface means which is having any elevation or which is not having any elevation, if you just observe, right? The contour lines which are far away from each other, na? Isn't it? The contour lines which are far away from each other, or not? Plane surface means it is having any slope or it is having no slope, if you just observe, right? It is having no slope, na? no slope, right? No slope means what? No slope is nothing but your which one? This is like this you are having. So what will happen? One contour line here if you are taking, one more contour line here if you are taking, right? Contour lines far apart from each other, right? One contour line will come here, right? Not having many elevations means not having many contour lines. Is na, Suresh? Not having many elevations, so very few elevations or less elevations or least elevations, obviously least number of contour lines, so far away contour lines will be getting. A option E is correct. Is that clear everyone? Why option A is correct, all of you, right? So 366, and select the answer for this. 367, all of you. Select the answer for this. (367) question, everyone select the answer. Okay, after this question I'll go back to that, Anjanelu, don't worry. After this question I'll go back to that, okay? Yeah, after this question I'll go back to that, don't worry. Civil Telugu said D and Suraj also said D. Any other answer by others, all of you? For hilly region, the ideal method of this contouring, right? Ideal method of contouring means which one? Ideal method of contouring, right? There are different methods of contouring, right? Direct method, method of squares, cross section method, radial line method, right? So here if you just observe for this radial line method, right? What is that a radial line method is? First, what is that radial line method is? If you just observe it, this is your hill, na? So we'll be taking one reference point here, right? We'll be taking which one? This one reference point here, and we'll be drawing lines like this, right? We'll be drawing these radial lines like this, right? Whenever you are drawing these radial lines like this, what will you do? What we'll try to do? So here, if you just consider this location, so this will be taken as the reference or center line, or this will be taken as the reference or center line, or not, all of you? So this is your hill you are having. In this direction one line, 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 like that. So you get, right, this radial line is there, na? So that line is representing one line on this hill, you can say. So what you will try to get? You try to get the elevation of this point, and these points, right? So that what will happen, we'll be getting one elevation here. So let us say this is your 100 and this is your 99, this is your 98, like that you are getting, right? For this radial line also, what is that you are getting? One second, I'll just try to erase it and try to draw it again. One second. Yeah, like that you are getting. And on this radial line also, what is happening? This is your 100 elevation, right? This side you can set it, or this side you can set it, this side, that side. Many radial lines you can draw it now. Lines parallel to the slope. This is 100 elevation. This is your 99 elevation. And this is your which one? This is 98 elevation, right? Like that. So this is your 100 elevation. This is your which one? This is 99 elevation. And this is your which one? This is 98 elevation, right? You will be taking the elevations or reduced levels of any random points, but between them you identify whichever is required, right? Then how can you join them? You can join it like this now. How can you join this one? You can join it in this manner, or not, all of you, everyone? How can you join this? You can join this like this now. So this is the way we are going for this radial line method in case of this hilly terrain. This is the easiest method, or not, all of you? Yes, this is the easiest method if you just observe. Yes, not? Isn't it, everyone? And direct method means, what is the meaning of this direct method? If you just observe here, this is the area you are having, and this is the instrument we are having, right? Elevation of this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, every point elevation you have to take it. Is it okay to select the elevation of each and every point, or it is not okay to take the elevation of each and every point? That is direct method, okay? Elevation of each and every point you are taking is direct method, you can say. It's not? Yes, oh sorry, yes, correct, Anjanelu, yes, correct. Higher values inside, by mistake I have written like this. Sorry, higher values inside, yes. Those are which one? These higher values inside, lesser values outside. Yes, correct only. Yeah, by mistake I have written like that, correct. Yeah, just now we have seen higher values inside for hill. First question only we have seen, this is 100, this is 99, this is 98, you can say, okay? This is your 98, this is your 99, and this is your 100, okay? This is your 98, this is your 99, and this is your 100, right? Like that. Is that clear? Yes, no? So that is by mistake I have written them. Okay, like that. So direct method is nothing but we have to take the elevation of each and every individual point, right? That is your direct method. Is it possible to select like this here or not possible? Not possible, na? Because it is not a plain ground, so it is not possible to take like that. Then what we need to do, along this hill, in this side one line, 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 right? And every side one radial line we have to consider, right? And every side one radial line we have to consider, right? We have to consider. So whenever you are considering this, right, whenever you are considering this radial line, on this radial line you get the elevation of these some points, some random points at intervals. Then we have to identify the points of required elevation in between them. Okay, like that. After getting the reduced levels of each and every point, you identify the points of required elevation between them, right? Like that. So is it clear, everyone? Now coming to this previous one, contour lines far apart from each other means it is like this. Contour lines are closely placed with each other, right? Whenever you are having very steep slope like this, right? Whenever you are having this very large slope like this, Anjaneyalo, contour lines will be like this, right? Very close to each other you will be having, if you just observe, isn't it? Right? So series of straight, parallel and equal spaced contours means, right, whenever the spacing between the contour lines is equal means you can say that it is which one, this uniform slope we are maintaining. Okay, higher slope means contour lines are close to each other, lesser slope means contour lines are away from each other. Contour lines, whether they are higher slope or lesser slope, if they are having equal spacing between them, right? If they are having equal spacing between them, what is that you can say? What is it you can say? That is having the equal slope, right? Like that. Is that clear? Anjanadu, options, right? So this is radial line method is only for hill roads. Hey, hill, yes, mainly only for hill. 367. Select the answer for this 368, all of you. Just now I have mentioned this point, if you just remember, right? Just now I have mentioned this point. Select the answer, everyone. Yeah. Okay, I'll explain that. Don't worry. I'll explain what is that square method, and generally don't worry. Civil Telugu said A and Suraj said D. D or C? Okay, D. Which one is the correct answer? Just now I mentioned the contours which are parallel and equidistant on the area, then the area should be, right? Whenever you are having this equal slope or uniform slope, right? If you just observe, very steep slope is there, contour lines are very close to each other, right? Contour lines are very close to each other, if you just observe, right? Very gentle slope is there, what will happen? The contour lines are very far away from each other, if you just observe, right? Whether they are far away or close to each other, suppose if uniform slope is there, suppose if uniform slope is there, what will happen? Whenever that uniform slope is there, uniform spacing between them will be getting, right? Whenever you are having this uniform slope, what is that you are getting, all of you? Uniform slope is there means the uniform spacing between the contour lines we are getting, if you just observe, right? So which one is correct? Uniform slope, right? Parallel and equidistant on the area, right? Equidistant on the area means, equidistance means uniform spacing is there. Uniform spacing is there means this uniform slope you are having, if you just observe, right? Yes, no? So which one is the correct answer? Uniform slope is the correct answer, na? Yes. So in this method of squares, right? What is that method of squares here is, Anjaneyalo, if you just observe it, these you will be drawing that on the drawing sheet, and what is happening? You will be converting that into which one? This is squares, right? You will be converting the entire area into this is squares. So whenever you are converting that entire area into squares, right, what happens? What happens? You take, right, you convert this entire area into squares, you convert this entire area into squares, and get the reduced levels of which one? This corners of this squares, right? Get the reduced levels of which one? This all each and every corners of this square, right? But after getting the reduced level of each and every corner of this squares, what we need to do? So depending upon the elevation here, right? Depending upon the elevations we are having, right? Depending upon these elevations we are having, right? What is the elevation, right? You can prepare a contour map like this, right? So that line is passing through which contour lines? We just make a contour map here in this manner, okay? Like that, joining the contour lines, right? Which elevations, right? Cross section method, right? So what is that cross section method is? Generally we'll be using this for which one? This is a canals highway project, like that we'll be using, right? For canals and highway project, railway project, road project, these kind of projects you'll be using this cross section method, right? In this cross section method, what you are doing is, so here this is the center line, yes or no? This is the center line of this canal or center line of this road or center line of this railway track, na? Then what we need to do in this center line, left side and right side, what we need to do? Take some distance, right? Some 10 meter left side, 10 meter right side, and take the elevations of these points, right? Elevations of these points, right? So you consider one more location, right? Take the elevations of these points, right? Like that. Whenever you are selecting in the cross sectional directions, that is called as your cross sectional method. Okay? Is that clear, Anjanadu, now? The four methods. Is that clear, Anjanadu? The four methods. If you just observe, it's not. Right, 368. Now select the answer for this 369 question of you. Everything, right? You can use contours for land measurement, right? See, what you are doing is, when you are taking this measure, when you are taking the reduced levels, is it possible to take reduced levels of each and every point in the ground? Not possible, no? That is why you just divide the area, entire area, into the small square boxes, right? Wherever that square corner is there you try to get the reduced level, right? That is what, okay? Select the answer for this. Suraj said B. Any other answer by others? Manoj also said B. Any other answer by others? Suraj Yadav also said B. Contour lines intersect a ridge or valley line. At which one? Ridge or valley line? They will be intersecting at this 90 degrees. Now they will be intersecting this ridge or valley line at this 90 degrees, right? Suppose if you just observe, right, this is your line, one line you can say. These are your which one? These are contour lines, na? These are your contour lines. If you just observe for this ridge, yes, na? Whenever it is a ridge, right? What is that? A ridge line. These are your contour lines. You are having this ridge line in this manner, right? You are having this ridge line in this manner, right? So that's a ridge. With this ridge line, it will be making 90 degrees definitely, right? It has to make which one? This 90 degrees definitely, right? It has to make 90 degrees definitely. If you just observe, right? Left side and right side, right? With respect to this valley line also, what is that you can say? This is your valley line. If you just observe, right? What is that? With respect to this valley line also, we will be making this a 90 degrees only definitely, is not? So this is your 90 degree like this, is not? For ridge line and for this valley line, the contour lines are making 90 degree with respect to that, is not? Intersected 90 degree, right? Is not? Yes, they will. No. Contour lines are not intersecting, right? Telugu civil. What is this one? These are your which one? These lines are which one? These lines are ridge or valley line. Okay. These are which one? This ridge or valley line. And what are these lines? You can say these are your contour lines. Okay. These are your contour lines, right? All these lines are which one? These are contour lines. If you just observe, okay, like that. Now, no. Total 90 degree. Left side 90 degree and right side 90 degree, right? Left side 90 degree and right side 90 degree, like that. Okay. Left side 90 degree and right side 90 degree we have to maintain. Okay, like that. So now, so what is it you can say? contour line, right? Contour line is intersecting with the ridge line or valley line, right? This longitudinal line is your ridge line or valley line. With this ridge line or this valley line, what are the contour lines are making an angle? Contour lines are making an angle of 90 degrees with the ridge line or this valley line, you can say. Is that clear? Right. So select the answer for this 370 question, everyone. Suraj and Manoj said B. Yes, correct, right? The vertical distance between the two adjacent contour lines is, right, vertical interval, or you can also call it as this contour interval, na? Yes or no? Vertical interval or this contour interval, right? So what is that you can say if you just observe, whenever you are having this contour lines in this manner, right? Let us say this is your 100, this is your 80, and this is your 60, and this is your 40. Now tell me, what is that contour interval CI? CI is nothing but your contour interval. Can we say that contour interval is nothing but your 20 meter? Can we say that contour interval is nothing but your 20 meter, or few? Is not? Contour interval is nothing but your 20 meters, right? It is a contour interval if you just observe, right? Is not? You have to be careful. Vertical distance between the adjacent contour lines is 20 meters, right? The horizontal distance is a horizontal equivalent, you call it as, right? Horizontal equivalent, right? Don't worry, whenever that also will be having as question. Don't worry, Suraj, right? That also will be having as question, right? The vertical distance between the two adjacent contours is called as your contour intervals only. Okay? Is not? No, it is not vertical equivalent. It is not vertical equivalent. You can say it is which one? There is no vertical equivalent. It is only contour interval, right? It is which one? Contour interval only, not the vertical equivalent. You have to be careful. Okay? And what is the contour gradient? There is no vertical equivalent, right? There is no vertical equivalent. And generally we are having, right? What is that? We are having horizontal equivalent and contour interval, right? Horizontal equivalent we are having, but there is no vertical equivalent, you can say. Okay? There is no definition called as vertical equivalent in the contours. Is not? Right? Horizontal equivalent we are having, right? Is not? Right? 371 question, select the answer. That is horizontal equivalent, Suraj. Okay? That is horizontal equivalent. Contour interval divided by this horizontal equivalent equal to the contour gradient. Yes, na? Yes, vertical equivalent is not there. Vertical equivalent is not there. Sanjanelu, contour gradient is what if you just observe that a horizontal distance is nothing but your horizontal equivalent, right? This is your horizontal equivalent. And what is that you are having? That vertical contour interval, right? What is that contour gradient if you just observe? This is your contour interval and this is your horizontal distance is your horizontal equivalent, and this is called as your contour gradient, right? That slope is contour gradient, right? There is no term called as your vertical equivalent. Okay, there is no term called as your vertical equivalent, right? Contour gradient is equal to which one? Contour gradient is equal to that contour interval vertical difference divided by this horizontal distance, right? Vertical distance by horizontal distance, right? Horizontal equivalent. Okay, like that. Gradient is nothing but slope, right? Contour interval vertical distance divided by this horizontal equivalent horizontal distance, that will be called as your contour gradient, Anjanelu. Okay, right. So here it is which method? Direct method, square method, cross section method, tachyometric method, right? Only using the tachyometer we are going to do this radial. Which of the following methods of contouring is most suitable for hilly terrain? In case of this hilly terrain, which one is most suitable? If you just observe, that is your radial line method only. No, using this radial line method, how can you get this? How can you apply this radial line method? Using the tachyometer only. Yes, na? Right. 372 questions. Select the answer, everyone. Select the answer for this 372 question of you. Select the answer of you. Suraj said C and Civil Telugu said A. Contour lines can intersect only in case of vertical cliff, inclined cliff, overhanging cliff, steep plan, right? Whenever it is a steep plan, if you just observe, whenever it is a steep plan, yes, actually it is not a traversing, because tachyometer we can use for which one? Tachyometer we can use for which one? Leveling activity and traversing activity. For both we can use this tachyometer, na? Yes or no? Theodolite tachyometer we can use for both, right? If it just simply if it is a theodolite means, right? Tachyometer. Theodolite means only we are using it for traversing. Tachyometer means that stadia hairs also, 3 stadia hairs also we are using, and we will be getting this angle of elevation, angle of depression, and that elevations also will be getting, that reducer levels of each and every point. Traversing as well as leveling we can do by means of this tachyometer, if you just observe, right? So using that tachyometer, because if you are using a level, what will happen? It will be only having this horizontal view. But if you wanted to take, right, if you wanted to take the reduced levels, right, if you wanted to take the reduced levels of this point, right, so these are the different points, right, this is one point, this is one point, this is one point, right? If you are just keeping your level like this, is it possible to take the reduced level of each and every point? Not possible. So we have to rotate this in this manner to get the reduced level of this point. We need to rotate it further to get the reduced level of this point, right, like that. So tachyometer is only useful, right, keeping the tachyometer somewhere and getting the reduced levels of each and every point, right? We'll keep the staff here, staff here, staff here, staff here, like that. Okay, Suraj, is it clear how we are doing it? No. Okay, the contour lines can intersect only in case of an, right, what is a steep plan? Whenever it is this steep plan, is a steep slope, is there, right? What is that? You can say that contour lines are very close to each other, right? The contour lines are very close to each other. Now if you just observe inclined plan, right, inclined plan is nothing but your, this is also inclined plan also like this only. If it is a very larger slope, small distance between them, very small slope, large distance between the contour lines, whatever it is, right? Vertical cliff, right, whenever it is this vertical cliff means what is it? Whenever it is this vertical cliff means all contour lines are coinciding with each other. Now all contour lines are coinciding with each other in case of this vertical cliff, if you just observe. So what is it? You can say this overhanging cliff, right? What is it? Overhanging cliff, you can say whenever you are having this, suppose if you are having some rock like this, right, whenever you are having some rock in this manner, right, what happens? Yes, yes, whenever you are having this overhanging cliff, yes, Suresh, correct, right? Overhanging cliff, what happens? So this particular point, right, this particular point is having which one? This 98 elevation, and this particular point is having, let us say, 100 elevation, right? Both are located at the same place. Now here if you just observe it, how they are located. One second. Right, good evening Karpaya. Right, so in case of this overhanging cliff, what will happen at this location? So that contour line of which one will come? That contour line of this 98 will come. This 98 contour line will come. At the same time, this 100 contour line will come, and this 120 contour line will come, right? So what is that? You can say this 100 contour line. If you just observe, right? This is your 100 contour line, and there is which one? This 120 contour line also will come here. If you just observe, right? 120 contour line also will come here, right? All the contour lines are intersecting at which one? In case of this overhanging cliff only, no? Overhanging cliff only, if you just observe, right? And in case of caves also, right? Like that. So select the answer for this 3 question. Done, everyone? Karpaya said C, and Suraj also said C. Any other answer by others? Features of the contour line with those of list 2 feature, and the correct answer using the codes given below, right? Contour lines with higher values inside them, right? When contour lines with higher values inside them means it is obviously na, yes, P is matching to 2, right? P is matching to 2 means option D can be eliminated, right? Contour lines of different elevations cross one another, right? What is that? You can say this is your overhanging Q4, right? What is that Q4? P2 Q4 means option C is the correct one, na? P2 Q4 means option C is the correct one, na? Contour lines are closely spaced, right? Whenever they are closely spaced, when the slope is higher. Contour lines of different elevations unite to form one line, right? When they are forming a single contour line, vertical cliff, na? Just like that, right? So these are the questions for today we'll be discussing, right? These are the questions for today which we have discussed, right? And in tomorrow's class, what we will be doing? We'll be continuing the remaining questions on this contours, right? Anyone having any doubts till now? Anyone having any doubts till now, all of you? Anyone having any doubts? If no doubts are there, I'll try to close